Yeah. Hello, players, viewers, and welcome back to our WPNQ, our standard 32-player invite-only tournament. First time it's being run in Singapore. First time it's being streamed. Probably the only time it's going to be streamed. Um, yeah, and these players are going to play for an invite to the Players Tour Championship in Nagoya, probably next year. Not entirely sure. Yeah, we watched round one. We watched Food against Food. Pretty much a food fight. And then now it's gonna be Erickson Barabo on our right and Heng Chai Hui on the left. Chai Hui, a well-known player in the community. He loves to play with white bordered lands and Chinese cards and stuff like that. Yes, that's correct. Yeah, and yeah, today in the booth we have a special guest, somebody who doesn't actually really do this all that often. He is Uncle Joe.
Angry Uncle Joe.
Angry Uncle Joe.
Better introduced correctly.
Yeah. And I think we also have a guest in chat. I think our friend Ice, those of you who know, who play a bit of Dota might know him. Daryl Cole, Indu King or Indo King or Intu Ping. Wow, because Deepavali, today's Deepavali, guys.
Happy Deepavali to all.
Happy Deepavali to all our Indian friends.
Yeah.
Troll King, yes, very much a Troll King. The feasting Troll King. Yeah.
Wow, there you see
He will definitely enjoy his his food on food matchup that we're about to watch.
What are we watching? I saw Erickson playing.
Eric's playing some kind of Jeskai control deck with Cavalier, the blue Cavalier.
The blue Cavalier. What?
Yeah. What? It's not Captain Planet, dude. You don't just go like wind, water, heart.
Yeah, come on. We should start making jokes that only we understand.
Yes, Marty. Can you please look for the Cavalier in the? Yes, this is just type Cavalier off and then you can scroll.
Cavalier off.
Of Gales.
Gales. See, win. I told
Yeah,
you.
win.
It's Gales. He said win. Cavalier or win.
Correct,
You know what a
win.
Cavalier or win is? If I don't take my acid reflux medication.
Yeah, I know, man. Every time I room with you at the GP, there's a Cavalier Gales.
Cavalier
Cavalier
win.
win.
Yeah. Definitely.
Back to the game. Erickson leads off with a fabled passage.
Yeah, Fabled Passage, standards, fetch land. And this is the event. This is the 1/1 portion of Love Struck Beast.
It's a great
So-
defensive card, right? Not so much an offensive card, right?
Well, if he has a 1/1 in play, he can attack.
Yeah.
You know, if the beauty is in play, the beast can attack.
How does that work?
Every 1/1
1/1
is a beauty.
beauty,
Yeah. Even you can be a beauty. You heard it here, guys, on stream. Yeah, so hey, Daryl, if you're still tuning in, we have a great solution for you. If you can't be here because you got to take care of your kid, why don't you leave the stream on at home, right? And then put your kid in the chair, lah. Right? Then you can watch your kid while you're here.
Wow.
Right? You can open up your stream
Okay,
and then
guys, this is what Ben does in his off time.
okay, this is Bone Crusher Giant or the
Crusher
adventure
Giant.
half of Bone Crusher Giant Shock, basically.
They've got great names, it's just nobody can remember them.
Yeah.
Stomp?
And-
Is it called Stomp?
Stomp,
Stomp.
where if you don't give up your seat to the auntie, she's gonna people's gonna take
Complain
photo of you.
You're gonna kena Stomp.
Yeah, gonna stomped. She's gonna play the giant, Bone Crusher Giant. Yeah.
The
And
neutron.
yeah, as Brian points out, he does have one of each of his basics, so his mana's pretty much perfect unless he has stuff like Time Wipe. He's gonna play
The Love Struck
yeah,
Beast.
lots of adventures. Everyone's going on an adventure today. Love Struck Beast 5/5 staring down 4/3. But still I think Ericsson's in pretty good position.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Right?
because this is the kind of situation that he wants to be in, right? This is going to be Prison Realm, banish him to the Shadow Realm, and then yeah, just a high tempo play because he gets to crack in for 4 if he wants. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
He's
probably that's the case,
chooses
yeah.
to go with that option.
Please update the luck total, bro.
Yeah, and you know people used to using the life pad and
We're getting right on that.
this is a card. Wow, dude.
Oh, fierce, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Don't slam
Relax.
your doors.
Yeah. That is
Breaking
a
glass.
powerful card. Getting in
Yep.
for 1 and playing a second Love Struck Beast. So, Chai Wei, content to play this like
Yeah.
drawn out, like, you know, card advantage or card value kind of game.
Kind of thing, yeah. But I guess he's not under a lot of pressure as well.
Yeah.
What's Ericsson's game plan here besides
But
beating it
Ericsson,
with
I think, is
4-3?
is the better late game deck, right? He's got control elements. He's got
I'm not sure if this is the Fires of Invention version, the Jeskai Fires.
I don't think there's fires. I
I
haven't
don't
seen
think
any
I haven't seen the
fires.
fires.
Yeah, I watched him play
just
like
now,
2 days. He doesn't have a fires in his deck at all. What is the land left of Chai Hui's battlefield? The land? What, like watery grave or breeding pool?
I think it's a breeding.
Yeah, those are the original art ones.
Yeah.
For those of you who were born
Yeah.
after these cards were printed,
Getting to
circa
be a larger
circa
and
2004,
Yeah, it's
2005.
becoming a larger group of people.
Yeah, yeah. There's people with high in the store who are younger than most of the cards here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So yeah,
I think we reached the point where we hit a GP and dad brought his kid to look at cards in the case, and the cards were older than both of them.
a dad.
A dad, so it's like a young father, right?
Wow.
Yeah, like a 22, 23-year-old father, right? Yeah, it's
Wow.
getting there. Feel old, man.
That's pretty insane, man. Okay, yeah. So Ericsson gets to untap and pretty commanding
he gonna
position, right? Like yeah, sure, he's looking at a 5/5, but control deck has pretty
I'm sure he
good
can answer
answers.
yeah.
Like a Teferi now would
Like
be
another one.
pretty good on that 1/1 if. But
But
this is
he's
an extra prison
another-
realm, so he's gonna cap.
Send to the chef. Yep.
He's gonna cap the
Sergeant Yep.
cap the second love struck beast, and he's gonna
Local
scry a card to the bottom and get in for another 4. I'm guessing. Yeah, I like this approach from that Ericsson's taking. You know,
Yeah,
he's,
get some advantage early.
yeah. But like my concern now is that what do you do against
Yeah.
your opponent untapping and playing Nissa, for example, right?
Right.
Like you spend 2 of your prison realms to get rid of 2 creatures that you could have otherwise spent creature-based removal on,
Yeah.
and now you have a very problematic planeswalker that makes extra threats,
Right. So interestingly, like Ericsson only has 3 cards in hand.
and that
Like, we were saying like it's good to put some pressure on your opponent, but they commit too much resources to do that.
yeah. Like you, if you had Cavalier of Gales, you would play it this turn, right?
Cavalier of Wind. Oko.
Oko, so Oko
Yes.
might make this a 3/3 and then start beating back, right? Oh, but he's gonna block. Oh, okay. So I think
Okay.
this is Ericsson's plan is paying off, right? Like
Right.
he's put his opponent in what you would have assumed that Chai Hui would have been in a more of a aggressive role. He's now on the back foot, right? He's like, yeah.
And one removal spell here on the.
Yeah, he's willing to take the trade.
Wow. Okay.
He's gonna attack Oko.
Interesting.
He's gonna block.
And what's the follow-up play here? Here we go.
And the follow-up play is Castle Ventress. So no
That's
real
right.
gas. He's
Yeah.
gonna play a once upon a time and the end of turn. Kind of like refuel.
And I mean, untapping with Oko in play starts to shift the momentum back in Chai Hui's favor.
Yeah. But he
Paradise
only
Druid,
manages to
yeah.
hit the Paradise Druid.
It's a little
So
bit meh.
yeah. But you can imagine he's playing a similar deck to what
Faisal.
Faisal is playing, right?
Yeah.
With like Hydroid Crassus that we see at the front of his hand. Yeah.
6 mana, that's like what? And I mean, you can hit the dream play of the Nisa into the Hydroid Crassus, so that's pretty impressive, right?
Yeah. But eventually, not right now.
Oh, Sultai Food.
Yeah, it's Sultai Food, I'm guessing.
This is the same deck, right?
Yeah, we could probably apply the deck names.
Yes, Love Strike Beast instead of other stuff.
Yeah,
Also, it's not an exact list, I guess.
Maybe he cut some main
You're wrong one.
board.
We gotta go to the decks tab.
Jeez.
Deeks.
Surprised you didn't make the joke.
Yeah. So Oko is gonna go up and put a food token into play, and Ericsson purportedly is gonna Castle Ventures and a turn.
Okay, so Skies 2.
Yeah, he needs a lot of help here. Like his opponent has a 4/4 Crassus. Top
Interesting.
is a very
Bad side for Chai Hui, I suppose.
yeah,
pretty good
it's
for Ericsson.
kind of worrying, right? If you're
Yeah.
Chai Hui, like my opponent put 2 cards on top, and I have all this in play. What he must have
Yeah.
like a
It must be.
he must
the
have like
exact
a
2 cards he
really
wanted.
good like sequence of plays, and this is gonna be a pretty decent sequence. It's gonna be Cavalier of Gales.
Cavalier of Wind.
While we're here, we could oh, but it's just a 5/5 flyer, right? Which currently outsizes that Hydra Crassus, and when it dies, you get to shuffle it into your owner's library and then scry 2. So it's pretty
Yeah.
good on the way in and on the way out.
Right.
You know, just like spicy
Just
food.
like, yeah, there we go. I was going to talk about the patai we had in
Yeah, just like the
Bangkok.
patai beans we had,
Yeah, it
the
was
the sambal patai beans we had in Bangkok. It was good on the way out as well as on the way in.
Yeah, I'll say.
Yeah, so
But
yeah,
That's a sizable threat, right? 5/5 flyer.
yeah, draw 3 cards. This got one.
It's pretty good.
Pretty decent. Did he just got a card? I don't think
That's just
so,
standing right there, though, so I'm sure.
because
He's not supposed to discard cover.
he's not discarding.
Put
a
it
card.
back on
Oh,
top
put
of the
2.
library.
It's brainstorm.
It's a brainstorm.
Oh, brainstorm. It's not even like sift.
Yeah.
Damn, this card is good. And then he gets to put 2 cards back and shuffle it back away with
It is very strong, sir.
yeah. Unfortunately, not a night deck. So, hey, if someone plays a night deck in the stream, we have to call the deck
we'll have to
name.
introduce him in, and then we have to bring him in, and we'll do a deck right?
Very strong, sir.
Very strong, sir. Deck of
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'll name it.
So,
What
Wicked
happened
Wolf
to-
with the
Wicked
food
Wolf,
token
right.
makes it indestructible. Yeah. So, interestingly enough, yeah,
Okay.
he needed to have 2 food tokens for that to be the case, right?
the
Because
goose-
the
Yeah,
wolf would have had to be
5/5.
5/5.
Right.
Yeah, so Ericsson under quite a bit of pressure. His
Yeah.
opponent's board is mounting, and there's no like clean answer to it, right? With a food token in play
Right.
from that goose, it means that time wipe doesn't kill the wicked wolf,
Yeah, probably not.
and the Oko is still the major problem. And
so,
Planet
you know,
Cleansing
like-
fuse back because like doesn't he get his love struck beast back?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So the first time
feels like,
the
yeah,
first
the
time I
buy-in.
actually seen Ericsson on the back foot in
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
games that I watched him
Yeah.
play over the past weekend.
Right. I just watched
Yeah.
him just now. He seemed to be like
Yeah.
just keeps mounting the pressure. He was playing against Bruce in round 1, and
Dominating his
yeah,
opponents.
Bruce just looked like in a bad spot throughout
Yeah,
the
yeah,
entire
yeah.
time.
So this is 5 mana.
Is it another?
What is
Cavalier
this?
Wind? No.
This is the red cavalier?
Cavalier of
Flames?
Fire.
Damn. Yes, Captain Planet. Dude, it's Cavalier of Flame, dude. We said it was flame, but you insisted on typing fire.
That's right. No, I wanted Garrett to agree with me.
Yeah, you can discard any number of cards to draw the main card. So yeah, actually, it's an interesting
Yeah,
deck. He
okay.
gets to go through. He gets to draw a lot of stuff. Draw a lot of cards in his deck.
Double
but
Cavalier deck.
like this is terrible, right? If his opponent has like a Vraska or something, and I mean,
Number of lands in your graveyard.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. How many lands are actually in the graveyard?
Now, if he plays cleansing, right, then his triggers go on stack.
Oh,
Then the
but he has to have like.
no, it won't.
No, I don't think it'll kill the Lostrak Beast, right?
yeah. So I see where he's going. Like he
Yeah.
puts this
Well,
Cavalier.
that's his plan, right?
Yeah, Cavalier in play. He's discarded a bunch of lands, and then he's going to be able to wipe the board with when this Cavalier dies.
Right.
Yeah, if this Cavalier doesn't die, what does he have? Does he have like a fling or something like?
Yeah, that'll be interesting, right?
yeah. Yeah,
Or
it's
spend
a-
a removal spell on his own creature. That'd be
yeah,
pretty
it's
cool.
a pretty interesting deck. Like,
But the problem with I guess the Cavalier Flame doesn't stops everybody else from attacking, but really doesn't stop the Crassus, right? It's
Yeah,
Crassus,
yeah.
it's flying, right? So
yeah, it's a 4/4. Yeah. So is the goose, by the way.
the goose.
Like me and Brian were discussing this. You know, like you attack with the goose
yeah,
to send a message.
show
man.
dominance.
Yeah. Take 0. It's
You
okay.
eat the goose.
Yeah. So Taihui thinking his
going on
turn
here?
through a little bit. You know, being a little bit methodical about this whole sequence of plays. I'm sure he'll figure it out at some
Okay.
point.
Okay, so first
Planet
step,
cleansing won't kill the Love Strike Beast, but they can't attack because they need a 1/1 to attack, right? Yes, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it stems the tide a little bit, but yeah.
so he's gonna Oko
removes the ability.
to make it a green creature,
Yeah.
and a green elk, and then he's
Elk.
gonna Noxious Grasp it.
Wow,
So completely bypassing the Cavalier of Flame trigger,
wow, that's sad.
and
And honestly, I think that really does.
And I
seem
think
to
that's
be
the
deal.
game
Yeah, that's the
because
deal on the buffer. I don't see a
yeah,
recovery from this, right? As we
Uh,
mentioned, like the board sweepers just don't do it in this situation.
Yeah, in
so
fact,
he's really stuck.
does he have actual lethal now? No, that's not close. But it's close enough. Like with the goose. Sorry, duck. With the goose being able to make a food token, he has an additional 2 power in
Yeah.
play on that Wicked Wolf.
Yeah, it's problematic now, right? Because if the next turn you basically have 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
7, 8, 9.
And
yeah,
him
then
being
we
at
scoop shit
5,
up.
yeah. Time wipe is not enough to even save him. So yeah,
Ericsson
Chai
really
Hui.
didn't play that much that game. right?
yeah.
It felt like he
There was a turn where he passed with Castle Venturous
right.
up, and
That
I
was
think that
rough.
was
an indicator.
yeah.
Of his hand,
But that's probably what he saw. He probably saw Cavalier of Gales and Cavalier of Flame, right? Or like two cards that are pretty.
But there's a problem
Pretty
with Oko,
soon.
right? I mean, the real big problem with Oko is they negate so many strategies. Like you can play a big creature, it becomes nothing.
Well,
You
it's
play a great
3/3.
artifact, it becomes nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, it's good that it doesn't like destroy the creature
Right.
and then put a token in play, because then it'd be really good with cards like Brazen Borer or
Right.
like Teferi. But it's also problematic in that situation, right? Like if you had destroyed the Cavalier of Flame and put a 3/3 into play, like a card like Pongify or
Yeah,
Rapid
yeah.
Hybridization,
Yeah.
then at least it would trigger the Cavalier
Right.
effect.
So, like, I mean, not being a very good Magic player, when I first read Oko, I didn't really think it was that good. But then as I thought about it more and I watched more people play with it, you realize it's very oppressive in a not so like flashy way.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Like some planeswalkers are just like flat out flashy. Like you know,
Yeah.
untap, put creatures into play, put tokens and shit. So that seems to be a big thing. But Oko is more like the gains are very incremental, and when they hit the point where the momentum is great, then it's almost too late, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah. I think of it. It's not a card like the other 3-mana planeswalker that we always think of is either Liliana or Dak Faden, right?
Yeah.
And
And maybe
then
Teferi Time Reveler.
yeah,
and, like,
and it's not like either any of those, right? Those are cards that have a useful,
effect.
a useful immediate effect, and then the upside is that they might survive.
Yeah.
Whereas Oko is just hard to kill and then
Right,
kind of
right.
annoying and
It's
and
out of range of every removal spell except for Noxious Revival.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right? In
So we
standard,
see that Chai Hui sided in a Casualties of War.
right? Oh, that
Yeah,
card.
Casualties of War is as the card as the card described.
Yeah, sorry. Casualties of War. Ben looks at me as he says it.
It's as the card describes. Truly, this is how you feel. If
You
someone
feel
casts
like
this on you.
a casualty.
Yeah,
of
you
war.
choose one or more. You can choose all of them, by the way. You can destroy target creature, target artifact, target enchantment, land, or planeswalker.
Mhm.
So I think Chai Wei deserves a little prize if he manages to hit all
Everything, right?
all
yeah.
5
It's like the
permanents.
bingo.
Yeah.
Standard bingo.
It's like standard bingo, man. You're like, bingo, I kill your prison realm, I kill your food token.
Wow, honestly, I think it's possible, right?
Yeah,
Ericsson is all.
I actually think the problem is
all
the artifact because he doesn't. That deck doesn't actually make food.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but if he has like I don't know what kind
Aha.
of, like something like Circle of Loyalty or
Oh,
something.
no, you can't even trade. Oh, you can trade an artifact for the creature, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then-
and then
Aha.
yeah. So maybe he needs to know about this dare before.
Yeah.
No, he
I mean,
shouldn't. He shouldn't.
fuck,
There.
yeah, no,
That'll be
yeah,
that's
don't
the
shade
fun.
the thing, right?
Yeah.
So do you think after the banning of Golos, and I understand like the principle behind banning Field of the Dead, in just this last emergency ban, although it wasn't really an emergency ban, they only banned Field of the Dead, but there's an argument to ban Oko as well, right? It's so oppressive to the format. It's like-
I think it's hard to ban a card that just came out.
yeah, so I think that
Yeah,
that's
so
if
the
there's no
argument-
economics in this, right? There's
Yeah.
zero economics in the argument. Would you ban Oko? Because
Yeah.
prior to
Well,
the-
not even that. Like, it's hard to say that the card is oppressive when it's only had that much runtime in standard, right?
yeah. But interestingly, like I
Like,
I
Feel the
came
Dead
across-
decks have been around. I mean, I think LSB won GP Denver,
Yeah.
the previous GP Denver
with the
with
scape shift
the
Field,
Scape Shift
yeah.
Feel the Dead deck. So it's been around for a while.
Right.
Right, and then you say like, okay, yeah, there are no real legitimate ways, especially with Feel the Ruin leaving the format. There's no easy ways, easy solutions for this, so we can ban it. So yeah, I would like to see him be given a little bit more time.
Right.
Does that mean that we sell more, $60 Okos? Yeah, sure.
Maybe, yeah, I suppose so. But yeah, so I came across a statistic that even when Field of the Dead was legal and it was so dominant, Golos decks were so dominant, 30% of the field was playing Oko.
Yeah, yeah,
It was one of the recent Star City events, right? So even then it was so like pervasive. Does it get into more decks now? It's going to be like 50% of the field, right?
Yeah. I think there's definitely ways to beat Oko. I think the Madhu Knights deck is a kind of a like it's a finely like
If
It's
Mr.
a- it's a-
Murdewan gets on stream, you'll be able to see that deck, right?
no, he's playing black green
No? Oh.
black green like Ogari aggro. Yeah.
Oh,
Ryan Lowe.
Ryan Lowe.
Our friend and former collaborator Ryan Lowe. But yeah, I think Madhu Knight's deck is pretty well suited because it has 3 ones that have first strike. It has the ability to like go over the top with Embercleave, and
Right.
it's the problem with Oko, I think, is that it creates Oko and Nissa in tandem. Is that it creates a lot of 3/3s that make it hard to pressure those planeswalkers.
Right.
Right.
They
so
defend themselves, which is
yeah.
a good.
yeah.
a
With the
good
Knight's deck and with
planeswalker, right?
Embercleave, there is a kind of way to go over the top and a way to get in under some of the permanents because an Oko on 3 against a board of a 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop Knights, it's not threatening at all, right?
Yeah.
He attacks you next turn, and what are you gonna do? You're gonna not block and then risk getting Embercleaved.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, if they play Rotting Regisaur, you can get hit for 16 out of nowhere.
And die.
Yeah. Paradise Druid, off of 2 shock lands.
So this is
So
gonna be
yeah,
the
very
accelerated start,
similar
yeah.
to the start that we saw Joseph Torrijos get off to last game.
Well, this
Yeah,
empowers some
but this is
crazy
this is a
territories on
yeah,
Chinese
but this is like the world's primus Deathling Clarion, right? This is like
oh yeah.
this has to be the
You eat.
yeah. In the words of our Malay friends, Steam Connect. But no Clarion,
No Clarion.
no Clarion,
It just
and
enables a massive third
yeah,
five.
yeah. But then you have to be kind of
Or third
curious,
three,
right? So I
yeah.
think the play this turn is if you have an Oko, play the Oko. right?
Huh, yeah.
Because you can. Yeah. So he's going with that. He's going with that route. He's like, okay, it might have the same full stroke up. So
Huh.
he's gonna pass. He's like, yeah, I'm good. Like I can pass the turn and make food at the end of the turn if you don't do anything.
Right.
And if you do something, okay, yeah.
So that kills.
So
But,
that
I mean,
that
that's
that
not
the
great,
choice
right?
to attack was interesting. I think
Yeah.
like it might have been it
You
was,
could have left
yeah.
it, just left it up. Get
Yeah,
a
for sure,
Hex proof.
Yeah, but I mean there will always still have been a target in the goose.
Yeah.
You know, duck goose.
could be-
You can't duck all the removal.
It's round 2, boys, and I'm really considering going home.
So this
Looks like I
is
can take another
he's
day.
playing. Yeah, so he's playing
yeah.
the same.
It's the same line, right?
Same
for
line,
Ericsson?
and so
Yeah.
this is him signaling he has mystical
dispute.
dispute,
Yeah.
mystical dispute.
That card I know because I spent a lot of time sitting on the floor digging for.
Yeah,
Julian
yeah.
goblins.
But like mystical dispute does nothing against Anissa right now.
Right.
He's just gonna lay his 4th land and crack it, lay his fetch land, crack it, play Anissa and be like, what up, you know,
What
like.
up, dude.
But this is
Oko.
Prime.
Huh, interesting. So he cast the Oko this turn.
right
So that's
into
probably just Druid, right? I mean,
yeah. Right into a mystical
call the bluffer.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Damn.
damn, son.
Then this is why these players are playing for a slot in the players tour and not us.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
guess.
one guy shocked, paid 2 life to bluff, and the other guy just called it. It's like,
No.
nah, buddy,
I don't believe you got it.
nah, pal. Yeah, so his Oko is
Damn.
gonna animate one of his food tokens, the food token that he made with that the goose at the end of last turn. And then
Last turn.
Oko is well defended by his now. It's the reverse way, right? Like the elk is supposed to be turned into food, not
Yeah.
food is
yeah,
turned into
food
an
turned
elk.
elk.
Yeah,
I don't get that.
truly.
But maybe that's the power of the Planeswalker.
That's
Oko,
true.
Right?
That's true.
And
That's
then,
true.
like,
There was another
food
man.
into
There was
elks.
another man who could turn water into wine. We're not celebrating him this Sunday, but
No.
Fires of Invention. Oh, wow.
So there are fires, right?
Okay, yeah.
And extended art fires and inventions.
Yeah,
very big for
Very,
Ericsson.
very powerful. Okay. So now he gets to play. Now he gets to play Dick Through Time.
Oh wait, no, sorry.
It is actually Dick Through Time. Yeah. Without Delve.
Yeah.
Yeah. A fixed version. Yeah. For 0 mana, because he gets to play on the same turn he plays the Fires of Invention. Fires of Invention, an interesting card. Let's pull that card up to show all the viewers who have not played with Fires of Invention before and who are wondering what it does. It's a card that says you can play no more than 2 spells a turn. You may not play spells. You can only play spells on your turn, but you don't have to pay any mana. But you can only play spells equal to the convert mana with convert mana cost equal to the number of lands you have. So kind of has there been a better combo than Fires of Invention and a 4 mana Dick Through Time? Drown. What is
Well,
the
I
card
suppose
name?
it would be Goros, right?
Yeah, we just
No, what's the card name? Drawn from Dreams.
Drawn from dreams.
Yeah.
The Dick Through Time, essentially.
Yeah, Dick Through
We should
Time.
stop calling it Dick Through Time.
So this is gonna be yes.
Oh, that's a blow.
Holy crap! This
That's a
is
blowout.
and Ericsson soon to be a casualty of war.
He did spend a lot of resources to do that turn, right?
Yeah,
He
for sure,
he
for
lost
sure.
the turn to do it. But I mean, honestly,
yeah.
if you let Ericsson untap after casting a Dick
Dick
Through
Through
Time,
Yeah. Hopefully
The
he got a
Fires
backup
Invention.
with a backup Fires Invention
yeah,
with the
that would
Dick
be
Through
pretty
Time.
funny.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
Also
Ericsson.
extended art.
Not Ericsson's first rodeo.
Oh, there we go.
But
So,
with
from prisons, the
just a
Oko
prison realm, banishing him to the Shadow Realm,
plays a land.
plays a
passes
land,
turn.
and okay. So Chai Hui's offense has been blunted slightly, but he is going to be able to refuel with that Crassus in his hand.
yeah.
So should he choose to
Gonna
play
be
it,
a Crassus for 4.
it's going to be Crassus for 4,
Yep.
not consuming the
The food token.
The food token?
Yeah. Because he's gonna beat with this goose. Show of dominance.
Yeah, maybe he's just waiting for a turn where he can play like chain a Nissa into a goose probably. Here come all the free cavaliers. So yeah, interesting
Yeah.
enough. Ericsson chose to go with the cavalier approach, a more cavalier approach, as opposed to a Fair Wishes kind of cunning wish or wish board.
apparently this is a better deck.
Just seems like a better deck. Like
Yeah,
the
it feels like
cards
committing,
themselves
like-
are powerful.
Committing like 5 slots to the sideboard to do
Yeah,
like
yeah,
wish
yeah.
things is, it's like wishful thinking.
Yeah, we do have Jeffrey Chan playing the
wish
the
version.
wish version.
Yeah.
But yeah, you see his hand is pretty immense. He's got like a Cavalier of Flames that he can
Yep.
play now, and then he can go.
All these cards are coming to play for free.
Yeah, they're all coming to play for free,
Which leaves his
and
mana available to do
it's
other
that's
funny
one that's
things.
one way to go over the top of the Oko decks, right? It's just to
Yeah.
do something more broken,
More broken,
right?
yeah.
Like get out of the mid range situation,
Yep.
you know. And the Red Cavalier is super good with Flames of Fires of Invention, because you can
yeah.
actually use the
Use the
activated
mana.
activated
Yeah.
abilities. And I believe the activated ability of Cavalier of Flames is one that gives your Cavalier's haste, fire breathing, and haste. Right, it gives your creatures +1/+0 and haste. So you get to attack and crash in with these two Cavaliers right now. Cavalier of Flames. Oh, flame, singular. He taps out to give them both to give them a
To swing in. and
yeah, to
crack
get
in
him
for-
all his creatures +3/+0 and haste, and can hit his opponent for whopping. Wow, that would have been 16 if he hadn't blocked with the
Yeah.
goose. Yeah,
Good thing you didn't attack the goose
Yeah.
to show dominance.
yeah. The goose was not loose
Not
for
loose.
for good reason.
Yeah.
So this is another goose.
Another goose.
Yeah, and Chai Hui in a bit of a tough spot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he's
think he's
flooding
stuck-
out a bit.
He's basically stuck chump blocking.
Yeah. He has to trade. He has to try and trade the board.
Mm-hmm.
But when he does trade the board, like the Cavaliers leaving play is pretty
It's pretty rough for him.
very
as
rough.
well,
Yeah, so he's gonna dig through
Oh,
time
wow.
again.
This is nuts.
And I think if he fights another Cavalier, this could be pretty
much over,
quick
right?
game for Chai Hui. Yeah.
Any creature, any big creature.
Yeah, by the way, Cavaliers are knights. So if you ever wanted to know what was the strongest knight, what
Okay.
was the strongest, the very strong sir, this is a good candidate.
I'm not even. I'm just trying to. I'm trying to avoid. Like,
Trying to
eye
survive
contact.
today.
Yeah,
Just
just trying to
try
avoid. eye
try and
contact.
get through today without
Yeah, with all these.
giving up
I'm
with all
just
the bad
counting,
jokes.
like how many times you're gonna. The goose is loose. Very strong, sir.
So he's got a
Tournament
Teferi.
grounds, huh?
Teferi's gonna bounce that
Fair bounce
Crassus,
Yeah, and I think that this is youch.
and then he's gonna attack.
But bouncing the Crassus doesn't it give up value? You know, the guy is just gonna be able to recast the.
Yeah.
Crassus, so-
But I think this is where he's turning the corner, right? He's saying that it's
Right,
okay
right.
if you gain
Doesn't
a bunch
matter,
of
you
life
can-
and
you
draw a
can
bunch of
draw as many
cards. Yeah,
cards as you want.
I'll just beat you.
You're 2 life.
Yeah. So he's gonna sacrifice 2 food to go up to 8.
And the Boulder Fist Giant, the Stomp just wins the game, right? Does it deal damage to players?
I mean he's at 8 though.
Oh, is that 8? Oh.
Yeah, because of the food. So now he's
Oh,
gonna
sacrifice
do a
all the
massive Crassus.
Oh.
Crassus.
Massive
was-
Crassus.
Yeah, that's what I did this morning. but-
Ah, damn it! I wanted
Boys.
to make that joke. Damn
Yeah.
it.
yeah.
Gain 3 life, back up to 11. Still in a really tough spot, right?
Yeah, because that fires it just keeps going. He's got
Yeah.
two
And now
more
that's it.
two more
Yeah.
Cavaliers.
Bye. Max it up.
Yeah, then Chai's like, okay, I see what this deck is trying to do. I'm gonna like adapt a little bit, maybe put in some of the removal spells, or maybe Aether
Yeah.
Gust. Aether Gust could be pretty good against the Cavalier.
Aether Gust, I think, is pretty good. But
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like, we see exactly good 2 games. We get to see each side strategy.
Yeah.
Ericsson was a little bit behind in the first game. you know,
Didn't draw his
Ericsson-
fires. I
Yeah,
think
didn't
it's
draw
kind
his
of the real reason why you lose, right? Because you don't get to make all. So yeah, I think both of the matchup hinges on all the free mana,
Yeah.
whether it's Nissa
Or Fires of
or Fires of Invention, right?
Yeah. Pretty good match. So okay, I mean, this is quite an interactive match. You know, it's not a very-
Yeah. And like this is where Oko is weak, right? Like
Right,
Oko
right.
just gets.
That's
like,
what you were saying just
yeah,
now.
yeah.
right,
Someone
where
just
you-
goes over the top and says, "Hey, you know what? Like
You want to play mid range? Sure. Yeah.
yeah,
Let
I
me do
have
something.
Fires of
broken.
Invention, and Fires
Yeah.
of Invention is kind of nuts. You know, puts a bunch of stuff into play for free. Some of that attacks, some of it when it dies, it
That
wipes.
card is great. I mean, like taking turns. You know, I mean, I'll be going on and on about this deck. The modern taking turns deck, LSV plays it with
Yeah,
Fires of
yeah, yeah.
Invention. Got saved the moment.
You can always tell what happened to a Magic player in their childhood when they tell you what their favorite deck is, or the decks that they're
Yeah.
excited about.
Yeah, I'm super
know?
excited about this.
Yeah,
program.
like Joe probably someone destroyed all his lands and had another void in
Yes,
play.
that's exactly what I mean. Ben, of course, knows this story. But yeah, when I started playing Magic, the guy that I used to play against had like
Not me,
singles,
not me, by the way, not me, not me.
Ben.
in my defense.
Ben was bad in a different way. That was Half-Life. Ask me the story privately. I can't tell it on the stream. But yeah, the guy who destroying the lands, the land dark ritual, ice quake, land sinkhole, land. I don't know. And basically, at the end of this, there would be a Nether Void, there would be an Abyss, there's a Tabernacle of Pendreville. Yeah,
Yeah. So
these are the kind of people I play.
the goose is back to being loose.
And Chai Hui started really well, but he had that stunted turn where he didn't do anything. The turn before
Yeah,
he
yeah,
passed
yeah. He
Oko,
flooded out
Yeah.
a little bit, and the turn where he passed with the Oko up. So he
Yeah.
has turn 2 Oko here, and this is what
And this is very
this is what
powerful.
all the kids are complaining
Yeah,
about.
this is what all
you
the
know?
kids complain about, really.
Like, how do you get rid of
So
this dude?
sacrifices the token, makes the token.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And so it's really a 6
Yeah, so
toughness,
and
6 loyalty,
Ericsson,
plus
nah, scrying is a way to glory.
Scrying.
Yeah, definitely Clarion is a powerful card in this meta game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because of all the elk
The elk, yeah.
and all the other 3/3s that get made by Nissa
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah.
like that. But
Which is why we are kind of like getting close to out of stock of Deafening Clarion. So
Oh, yeah?
It through, we've been selling through it so much.
But this is Love Struck Beast.
Okay. He's casting the adventure, yeah. Okay,
Yep, the
there we
adventure
go.
portion of
Beauty.
that. But he's gonna eat the food and play the Love Struck Beast. So Beauty,
Mm.
Belle, and the Beast are both in play, or Beauty and the Beast are both in play.
Right. So this
Um,
represents quite a bit of damage next turn.
Yeah,
6
yeah,
points.
yeah. And I like Chai Hui's choice because even
Yeah.
if there is a Clarion here, any 1/1 turns the Love Struck Beast back on,
Right.
right? And
Another Love Struck Beast potentially
Yeah.
turns it back
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah.
And then you can start applying pressure quickly.
yeah, so this is probably Clarion. Like, there's no real reason otherwise to untap and play that kind of mana.
Okay.
Oh, this is Prison Realm. Okay, for the Oko. Okay, so
Right. So
Ericsson committing to falling a little bit behind on the board, but accepting that yes,
he has to deal
he
with
has
the
to do
Oko
this.
now before he gets out of hand.
Unfortunately, I think Chai Hui has a follow-up Oko in
Another
his
Oko?
hand. And this means that you can put him under a lot of pressure because this Oko can turn that
Turn-
food token into a 3/3. And that means he's going to get clocked for all the goose
9
into a
points,
3/3.
yeah.
He's going to
The
get clocked
goose
for
into
9 this
3,
turn. And 9 makes it a 2-turn clock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
this-
very painful.
This is
Just trying to
Oko.
let- Yes, it is Oko. Here we go.
Yes.
And what is he gonna do with it? I think he.
He might go up with the food.
No,
I don't think he should, but there's an argument too. Nope, he's just gonna make
the goose.
The goose is loose,
Yeah.
boys.
And they're discussing something here. I'm not sure what it is.
I think Chai Hui's cards might be in Chinese, and then therefore there is a problem with the knowing exactly what Love Struck Beast does. The goose is now a 3/3. The goose is loose. I repeat, the goose is loose. Take 9. Put you on a 1-turn clock, and you have no permanents of note in play other than a Prison Realm and 3 lands.
I think this transition's gonna be a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Heart's
And
Desire. There we go.
yeah, this is problematic,
9
right?
points,
Like
yeah.
if
So
Chai
just
Hui-
asking the question, Chai Hui is
Yeah,
saying yes. You have the answer.
like-
if you don't, that's
like
okay.
if Chai Hui has a follow-up Love Struck Beast, I don't
Yeah.
think even Clarion
yeah,
wins
Clarion
here.
doesn't get
Clarion's
out.
good, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Clarion will stop a lot of the bleeding. But it might not be enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're already pretty far behind life total wise.
Yeah, yeah,
tempo
yeah.
wise, you're already very far behind.
Like Fires into Clarion, I guess, is probably his best
best
choice.
play.
But because a lot of he's playing a 3-color deck, a lot of his lands kind of play and deal him 2 damage.
Yeah.
Like
All
that-
come into play tap like the
yeah,
the
like the
temple, right?
temples that he spent the first 2 turns doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think it would have been great if Ericsson could have played the stomp half of Bone Crusher Giant
Right,
on
right.
the goose, right? But didn't work out that way with Chai Hui being on the play. Yeah. So this is
You see the speed of
this puts him at 8, which means that even
Now
if he
even
wipes
a
the board, even if he wipes the board,
yeah, Clarion probably you still lose
Yeah.
to Clarion.
even with the Clarion, yeah,
You
because
lose to a Love Struck Beast and then to
the Heart's Desire half of Love Struck Beast as well
Right.
as the Oko turning one of your food tokens into a
3/3.
3/3. Yeah, tough times. Yeah. And I think I actually like this version of Chai Hui's deck a lot because it can turn the corner pretty quickly, right?
Yeah, and I think it probably would be better against any kind of aggro strategy.
Yeah,
because you
yeah,
have
with
a very,
early
very
drops.
big body that's hard to remove.
Fires of Invention.
Yeah.
Oh, this
but
is
honestly, like what we just said, I don't think that gets him out of it.
yeah. I
right?
don't think the Clarion's enough, but that is contingent on Chai Hui having the extra.
And it's not even a Clarion. It's,
Yeah.
Well, it bounces the.
Versus the 1/1.
Yeah. So.
So stems some of the bleeding, but
Little bit.
that means that Teferi is gonna get chunked.
But
Or
it's
Chai
still
Hui,
6 damage, right? If he makes 2 tokens and he
yeah, if he
saves
has
it.
another 1/1. Yeah,
But he
doesn't-
could make,
he
like,
doesn't
the
draw the
other
1/1. He
goose.
doesn't draw the 1/1.
Yeah, you can make the other goose a
Yeah.
3/3 and beat in as well.
Yep, yeah. Puts him at 3.
That's an interesting turn, this one.
Yeah, I think Chai Hui drew Vraska, Gogari. You know, the 4-mana Vraska.
No, not Relic Seeker, right?
Crazy because the 6-mana excellent
Yeah.
one.
The one that's hanging on the mast. A pirate.
Yeah,
A
but
pirate. Like
he's
you
gonna-
are no Luffy. I have to take your goose jokes. You have to take my One Piece jokes, man.
It's okay. Turning this food token into a 3/3.
There we go. Okay,
He's
so
gonna play
two 3/3s.
two
Oh, wait,
3/3s and
that's
play.
fine.
He's gonna play a second Oko is what he's thinking, to put his opponent to 9. Yeah, isn't that lethal?
That is interesting, yeah.
Right? Because if he has a second Oko, he can play the Oko and turn.
Right, the another token.
Yeah, he can turn even the love struck
The
beast.
second or the gilded goose.
Yeah.
Right, that's the win, right?
I think if he has another Oko, he wins. But it might not be
Is that an
Oko.
Oko?
It could be
No.
it could be Raska. Oh, Raska's gonna kill the prison realm. Get back the unused Oko.
Oh, wow.
And then he
okay.
can activate on the last creature on whichever creature he wants.
Right.
Right. Unless Raska says you can't kill artifacts or enchantments.
Vraska, Golgari Queen.
Yeah.
Says.
You target non-land permanent converted mana cost 3 or less.
Right, so did he see the line?
Yeah, so if he kills that, takes back the Oko, keeps the new Oko, then pluses on one of his or makes one of his guys a 3/3. Yep. I think he's
You
seeing
can
it.
make the love struck beast a 3/3.
Yeah,
and
I
just be-
think if you don't make it a 3/3, then that's because you. Oh no, he's not. He's going for
Oh, he missed the
something
line.
more conservative. But isn't that just straight
but
lethal?
You don't lose. There's no way, right?
There's no way you lose, right?
Huh. That's interesting.
Oh, that's very curious. But
Seems like I don't know. He just straight missed.
yeah, like, okay. In any case,
Okay,
I-
that gives Ericsson.
Ericsson has
untapped
some
with the
outs.
Fires
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Invention.
yeah. He can play 2 spells with his Fires of Invention and something like yeah. There's plenty of
This
ways.
game that we thought was over. is
Yeah.
very
I thought it was
different.
that's exactly
Right,
what happens.
right.
Right, he kills the
He misses-
he kills the prison
Oh,
realm. He
yeah.
takes back the Oko. He Okos another creature, and then that's
Right.
9, right?
The Prison Realm costs 2 mana, right? It's a-
Yeah. It's 3 mana.
3. Okay, so 3 or less. There we go.
So he's gonna kick things off with Cavalier of Gales, not
Okay.
wind.
Win.
So very interesting.
Yeah. Huh.
Because we are recording, you're gonna be able to watch all of this on the YouTube channel, and you can debate at home with your friends, any of the other viewers. With
Comment if you think it was the right line.
Chai Hui, if you want to talk to him about that, and you can chime in, maybe tell me what you guys thought. I think with the clause of fires in play, there's no doubt that was the right line because you can't even
Yeah.
interact in your turn,
Right.
right? Because fires would be super broken if you could play 2 spells each turn.
Yeah, that would have been disgusting.
along
So now
with
a
Teferi.
Clarion blows out a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
right?
Claren's gonna clean up the board, but it doesn't really solve
I
the
don't think
problem
it
because that Oko is still in play. So he needs to put a blocker.
Right.
Oh, he has a blocker in
He has a
Cavalier.
block in Cavalier Chaos,
Yeah.
but- Huh.
Yeah. So he's passed the turn.
Now, okay.
So we see the casualties of war in Chai Hui's hand.
But he doesn't have the mana to cast it now, right? After
Yeah,
the Clarion
yeah.
clears away the goose,
Yeah.
the geese.
Yeah, and without access to food tokens or anything, he doesn't have like surprise attackers like he did
Right,
last
right,
turn,
right.
right? So interesting.
Yeah.
Chai
May-
Hui
might
in
might
a
have given away an
yeah.
winning position.
Yeah. It's an interesting sequence of plays, right? Yeah.
And if this was the follow up, then I'm not sure.
Yeah. This is a goose. So still not a 1/1. Most importantly, it's not a 1/1.
Yeah. So Low Strike Beast still can't attack.
Yeah.
And I don't know, giving Ericsson another turn with Fires of Invention in play, another turn with Teferi,
Yeah.
it seems really bad.
Seems pretty bad for our friend, our bird-loving friend. Especially after he brainstormed with that Cavalier as well.
Yeah. So
And I
he's
can
just
see
trying to get up the casualties of war and
Yeah,
then try to
yeah,
do
yeah.
something like that.
the casualties of war, I think, would help him a ton. And I think Ericsson, having seen that in game 1
Yeah.
or game 2, sorry,
Right.
would be very mindful of that. But yeah, he's going to
So he kicks
sacrifice the
out.
food token to
Draw a
Vraska
card.
to draw a card. Draws another Paradise Druid. And his hand is... so he's going to make this a 3/3.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's going to pass the turn. Okay, so he's saying, okay, I have to start interacting with my opponent's my opponent's board.
So makes it 3/3, loses all abilities.
So I
Would he
think
have
that,
been better served just creating a food token?
I'm not sure.
Because it's a 5/5 in play regardless. If he attacks with it, that's great for Chai Hui.
Yeah,
because,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and if he leaves it back as a blocker, you're not going to attack with it.
Maybe Chai Hui is worried about second Clarion.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, so he wants to make sure that if his opponent has a second Clarion, that he doesn't
Okay,
like straight up lose.
Right, right.
So this is Shimmer something. It's the Impulse.
The impulse.
Yeah,
Lot of
it's
possibilities.
Shimmer of Possibilities. It's a sorcery based impulse. Sorcery speed impulse, sorry.
The most that will get.
Yeah, like it's not quite
What happened
impulse.
to anticipate, man? What happened to anticipate?
What happened to it?
Well, this looks one more card deeper than Anticipate,
yeah.
right?
Same mana cost, right?
Anticipate it's like 3, right?
Yeah.
3-1, yeah.
Uh,
I mean, in a deck that can't play instance
yeah.
because of
You can play instance.
on your main
turn.
phase.
One turn.
Play all your incidents as
Thanks,
sorceries.
Brian. Thanks for
You can play instance.
And I see. I
thanks
do
for
see
clearing
the-
that up.
I did see the Clarion in.
Sorry?
in
Doesn't Fire say you can only play spells on your turn?
Yes, but you can play instant speed
Oh, as in like in upkeep.
during their upkeep.
Thanks, Brian.
wow, great, outstanding.
Yeah.
It matters
Well, the
again.
card that Ericsson shimmered was the
Uh,
Deafening Clarion.
yeah, he took a Clarion. So yeah, precisely what Chai Hui was
Chai Hui
planning
was
for this
planning
for this
against, right, okay.
scenario, and yeah, hits props to Chai Hui for figuring it out. But this is the most telegraphed Clarion in the world, right?
Yeah.
Because he's like, yeah, I'm gonna
Attacking,
attack you.
yeah.
But this is interesting because if for example Chai Hui chooses to block, then Ericsson doesn't have to play the Clarion.
Mhm.
Yeah, so yeah, Vraska taking one for the team,
Clarion.
playing Clarion at instant speed, courtesy of the Teferi, giving his creatures life link, but also killing the creature at the same time. No, I'm just kidding. Like he just Clarions
Okay.
after combat. It'd be cool if he had given it life link and it survived
No,
combat.
wait, doesn't he just die? He can't play a spell, right? Why can't he just turn his Love Struck Beast into a 3/3 and swing in?
Yeah, this is the problem.
Isn't it over?
It's over.
Right?
Yeah,
I
but Chai Hui
What?
doesn't see it.
What is going on?
What is going on? Is there something going on in this game that I don't
What is
understand?
This, card? This Fires of Invention, right?
It's a Fires of Invention, right?
There's nothing. Okay, what does does the fairy say something that I don't?
No.
Right,
No.
it's just it's
Yeah,
actually
it's just
fairy type
it's just people like
Magic players are like 5/5 must be 5/5. Cannot be 3/3.
Oh, reducing the power is a bad
Yeah,
thing.
bad thing.
I guess.
so
So okay, I think we should pull up Oko. We've been talking about Oko a whole bunch.
yeah.
I
Let's
mean, everybody knows.
just to clarify
what-
what's
just to
going
clarify,
on.
yeah, just to make sure that
Just
we're
to
reading
make
the
sure
card
that
right,
like
right?
that
It
we have the
loses
right
all
card.
abilities, right? It
Yeah.
does. It loses all abilities. It becomes a 3/3 creature. Elk, base power and toughness.
Yeah, he missed lethal twice.
He missed lethal twice.
Yeah, because he had Vraska for the prison realm to put a second Oko into play and then make another thing a 3/3
So you have
and
three
attack for
two
9.
tokens and
Yeah.
but yeah.
So like this is crazy, man. Like is he going to Wow.
so
So he's
now-
bouncing the prison realm
okay, and the Oko
to get rid of like it's just 2 Okos, right? Yeah.
Plus planar turning.
So there's an argument.
The cool thing about planar turning is that you cast it for free, your Fires of Invention dies.
Yeah. But I think he started his turn by bouncing the prison realm. So he might play the prison realm again to get rid of the second Oko.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this would take him out of range of like a hasty Oko attack
Right.
from Chai Hui. Not that Chai Hui noticed last turn.
Yeah. So I think
So unless the life totals are not up to date, is there a way that he gain like
that's a possibility.
right? Maybe he gain life from like something like an interplanetary beacon, the land that says when you play a planeswalker.
No, it's not a just Prince of a deck. So
Yeah.
you wanna play that.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see anything that I thought.
Yeah.
gain
So,
life.
okay, so balls in Ericsson's court. He has 2 spells he can play this turn. They better be good ones.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if Ericsson pulls this one out, he really like lucked out.
Yeah, exactly, Johan. I'm very surprised. I think people are forgetting what their cards do. This is the second
Oh.
prison realm.
Are you quoting Ben now, Johan? Oh.
He's gonna prison realm away the love struck beast because he realizes that that's one of the ways that he
He can
loses
lose,
this
yeah.
turn, and then he's gonna play a giant. So
okay. So that's
yeah,
a blocker.
yeah,
right?
so
takes away the
Ericsson's hand must be pretty reactive, or like cards that don't work well with
Fires of Invention.
Fires of Invention. But I think that Vraska has to be out of range where it can't shoot stuff, right? It can't kill.
No,
Not
I don't think so.
yeah, because then it just
It's on 4, is that right?
Yeah.
Dice is a little bit smaller.
Oh, wait.
No?
Oh,
Wait.
okay. So it can die.
Okay.
So he's going to
here we
make this
go.
a 3-3. And
That's
does
it, right?
Paradise Druid? Yeah,
Okay,
okay,
so-
guys. That was the conclusion. Let me just check if Paradise Druid has Hexproof or it has Shroud.
Hexproof.
Hexproof, okay.
Yeah.
So Chai can legitimately target it with his own.
Yeah, with his own
auto.
thing, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, I
Third
think
time's the charm.
yeah,
Found lethal. on
yeah,
the third
found
try.
lethal on the third try. Ericsson was definitely leading. Hey, he was on borrowed time at that point. Or
Yeah, but I think
in,
he felt like
in the case of
his-
Ericsson, borrowed time. But yeah, pretty
I'm stopping the
interactive.
stream now.
Pretty interactive games. I really like this
Yeah,
Fires
yeah.
deck. The Fires deck is really cool.
It's pretty good, and I think
Yeah.
that this was the right match to go on stream. You know, at least you see Oko and its power, but you also see how to
How to beat it? Yeah,
Right.
how to go around it.
Right.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. This is round 2 of our standard
Be back for
WPNQ.
round 3
Pretty
in a
shortly.
short while, like maybe
Yeah.
10 minutes. So
Cool.
see
See you
there.
guys then.